Hello, I am Arya, and this is a tour of my very small balcony garden here in Mumbai. This is a 2 by 3 feet space, and I have plants here in pots as well as hanging onto the rails and attached to the walls. I'll introduce you to all my plants. I have classified them based on vibe. First is cuttings that I have borrowed from people. This is an Aurelia cutting that I got from a cousin. This is an Opuntia cutting that I got from another cousin. It's even got a tiny bud growing on it now. This is, I think, Plectoranthus. I keep forgetting its name. Uh, it smells very much like ajwain, so I assume it is in the same family. So I got this from my college's terrace garden. It was growing all over the place, so I just took a few cuttings. Don't blame me. All of the pots are attached to this wall here. They're hanging on by screws at the top. Now on to plants. I have that I absolutely refuse to flower. I've had these for maybe months, but not a single flower on them ever since I got them from the nursery. This one is a 4 o'clock plant. It's not flowered till yet. It's just putting out leaves every single day. It has been months, but not a single color except green on the plant. Where is the flower? Where are the buds? No buds, no flowers. This is the rose plant. I don't know what its problem is. All it has are branches which are growing all over the place, getting tangled in all the other pots, growing upwards over other plants, out of the window, and it just has leaves. I don't know what is going wrong with it. Does it needs more sunlight, more fertilizer, more anything, less of anything? I do not know. But it has not given out a single bud ever since I got it from the nursery. The nursery one had two buds, those flowered, and then it was only leaves since then. Long branches, leaves, no flowers. That is this plant's life motto. This is my Mogra plant. Same thing, same story. No buds ever since the nursery once bloomed. Now it's all leaves. That's it. The plant is overall healthy, but I would like some sweet smelling flowers for which I got it actually, but no such luck till now. Here in this pot, it is rain lily plant. This one I'll admit that it is a bit small to be flowering, so I won't fault it too much. I started this Aprajita plant from seed, so it is around 3 to 4 months at this point, and it looks pretty healthy. But I am waiting on the flowers because I want to make that blue pea tea, Aprajita tea that they make blue colored. So I'm waiting to try that out, and once the flowers grow in, I'm definitely trying that out. So this periwinkle is in the same pot as the 4 o'clock plant, and bless this plant, this actually has a few flowers growing on them, and these are the only spot of color in my otherwise green jungle of a garden. Like, I'm not going to blame this is actually flowering, so I'm happy with that. This one is the morning glory vine. It is growing upwards over everything, climbing on top of every support and every branch that is there. It has got these heart shaped leaf that, and it is crowding the top of my window. It looks really pretty, but as I said before, I'd like some color other than green. Next section, these are the plant that germinated randomly one day and decided this is their home now. First one is the Karela plant. I don't know where the seed of this came from, but one day I found it growing and now it has overtaken the entire railings of the balcony and it is growing quite beautifully, I must say. The leaves are really pretty. This is Syngonium. This one was in a nursery pot, but it escaped from there and now it is growing in this big pot. It was pink earlier, the variety, but now the leaves are fully green. The amount of random tomato plants that have popped up in my garden over the years is quite something. This one here, I have no idea where it came from, but it is trying to grow out of the balcony into the great beyond, and it's even started to flower. Those long leaf plants are bajra plants. My mom put out some bajra for the pigeons. Some made it onto the soil, and now here we are. These are the plants that I got for the aesthetic. Now they are chilling in their lane, and I'm chilling in mine. Money plants are pretty much a staple in the garden wherever I have seen. So I got this off my college as well. This snake plant, I think I got it off the roadside. This is pretty much my most neglected plant ever, and yet it is thriving in there. This fern plant is also another of my roadside grabs, and it is growing beautifully now. Next up, these are the plants that I actually wanted, and these are happy and healthy and thriving. This kadhi patta is actually the most useful of all my plants. I regularly use that in my cooking, and it barely requires any upkeep. These are my beloved Haworthias. I have two varieties of them. These are super non fussy plants. I just look at them once a week and they are good with it. These are my citrus plants that I started from seed. It can be either lemon or orange or both of them because I had sown in the seeds together and I don't know which of them have germinated. So I guess I'll know when they'll flower and fruit in a few years' time. Now that you have been introduced to all of my plants, I'd like to show you some of decor that I have that I use to spice up the place. First is this beautiful stained glass butterfly that I bought from a small business here, Glasshopper India. This is a sun catcher that I got from cactopia.in. When it is in direct sunlight, it throws up these beautiful and gorgeous rainbows all over the room. I got this wind chime from Crawford Market here in Mumbai. Mentioning my plants would not be complete without mentioning the matka that I make the compost for the plants in. It is a hugely DIY setup as you can see. I also have a few terrariums as well as a box in which I grow some moss. So let me know if you want a tour video of that too. So that's it for the tour today. Do you have any of the plants that I have? Or do you have any funky plant story you would like to share? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.